Okay, it's late on a Friday morning. I'm going to head out to the river. I'm going to go fishing for some pike minnow and maybe also hit up the Alton Park and see if they stocked it with some trout. My friend Essen and I have been fishing the Alton channel and just killing it. Lots of really nice sized trout, but they're kind of getting fished out now. A lot of people have been not catching and releasing, but actually catching. So there's not many trout left there. So I'm going to go hit up the pike minnow spot across McMinimins restaurant on the river there, right next to the Ferry Street Bridge. This is going to be like one of my last days to fish here in the U.S. before I head out. Moving to another foreign country. I'm going to have to change up what I'm fishing for, so I'm going to enjoy the last couple of days here on the river before I head out. So let's go see if we can catch some pike minnow and maybe even some trout at Alton Baker. Okay, this is the Washington Jefferson Bridge. I fish here every single time I walk by the bike path, on this bike path, and I've only twice got a bite. Never actually reeled anything in. There's evidence of people fishing here, but I've never caught anything here. But I always throw my line in, because you never know. So I'm using a Bud's Gold, size 0. You never know. I think it's deeper here, so I think they're down. You got to get it kind of down deep, so I got to let it sink for a second. I would assume there's some pike in here at least. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything. There might be something down there, and I'm sure there is, but I cannot figure out what they bite on. Okay, I just got to Alton Baker. This is what I call the saucer ponds. And right there is where it dumps into the Willamette. So it's kind of like the lower end of the channel. And this little footbridge over here is like the end of the channel before it empties out into here and then in the river. And if you want to find out if the trout have been stocked here, a great place to go is this little bridge and just look in there. Because if it's been stocked, you'll see the trout hanging out right there. Came by here the other day when they had stocked it, and they were you could just see all the trout. It was crazy. So I'm gonna hit this. I don't suspect there's any trout in here. It hasn't been stocked in a while. And then I'm just gonna head back down and fish the Ferry Street Bridge and get some pike minnow. So let's see if there's any trout here. Okay, Ferry Street Bridge. This is not my pike minnow spot, but there are trout and pike minnow here as well. And sometimes this is a happening spot. Let's see if I can get a hit on a rooster tail. Never know. Okay, this is the pike minnow spot. It's kind of just right here. And there's some kind of shelf right out here, and right in front of me right here is a pool of where it's like a nursery of pike minnow. They're not very big. I've seen some big ones swim by here, but it's mostly just the juveniles. But they are very aggressive. So let's see if we catch some. Yep, they're following it. I see them. Stay out of the tree. There you go. I think the smaller juveniles like to hang out and hide in these rocks right here. So you get a lot of hits right here. Wow. Right when I get close to shore, I should get some hits. Nope, not this time. Okay, let's land one. Oh, I wonder if they moved on. I'm not getting any hits. There's just that one. I'll let it sink a bit. Oh, got a bite. Another bite. Another bite. Oh, they're chasing it all the way to shore. Okay, I think the trick is they're a little further down, maybe because it's a little too hot. Just give it a couple seconds to sink. Hit. Hit. Got, nope. Oh, man. Oh, I got tangled up too. Okay. Yeah, they're here. The pike are here. Pike minnow, I should say, not pike. Ouch. Come on. They're just nibbling at it. Not hooking them. I'm gonna let it sink for a second. Okay. Got a hit. Hit. Oh, good hit. I think the problem is this is a small size. This is 1/16. But maybe it's still a little too big. Maybe I gotta go 1/32. I don't know. Man, getting a ton of hits. I get like 4 or 5 hits every single time I drag it across, but just can't hook them. And that's the difference between the trout and the pike minnows. Like the pike minnow, they'll just chase that thing. Another hit, yeah. They'll chase it and nibble at it the whole way in. Trout, they seem to tend to hit it once and then that's it. I might change the lure up and try to go something a little smaller. Wow. Okay, I just saw 2 huge pike chase this pike minnow. They came up to it. Oh, maybe they moved on.